little bit more holiday cheer than that. Oh, that was so genuine and unprompted. Thank you, everybody. Oh, it's that time of the year again, everyone. As you can probably tell from my very wobbly entrance, I've been hitting the eggnog extra hard to get into the holiday spirit. Who's ready for yet another seasonal tale full of Yuletide cheer? I like to call this one a Hallmark special. You get it because I'm the Merc of the Mouth. Okay, we got one comic book reader in the front row. You just made the nice list, sir. Good stocking stuffer for all you parents out there for next year. Comic books, all right? Make sure your children are properly educated. Speaking of reading, today I have a very special holiday tale of good and evil. Filled with greed, gravestones, a very nice four-poster bed, and a bunch of hideous mutants and spooky ghosts, too. That's kind of a creepy choice for a holiday tale, huh? Probably should have done this one in October now that I think of it. But you know what? We are all gathered here today, and this is the specific story that they're paying me to do on the schedule, so let's get on with it, shall we? I love Disney Plus. All right, so today we're going to be traveling back in time, all the way back to jolly old England for a dignified holiday tale written by Sir Mr. Charles Xavier Dickens. And it's brought to you by Disney Plus! Oh, that was pathetic. Do you guys even want me to get a holiday bonus this year? I said Disney Plus! Oh, thank you, everybody. That's right. Disney Plus is paying to keep little old story time around for the holidays. Finally, a streaming service that understands quality content. That's right, I'm Deadpool, and you're watching Disney Plus. All right, well, now that the pandering segment of this performance is over, let's get to the actual scheduled story, shall we? Oh, I love being employed. Thank you, Disney Plus. Brand awareness. Look at my little merc on the woodwork, by the way. Yeah, it's kind of just hiding it for myself to find. There's no one else to play with me, but it's fine. I like playing with myself. It's good. Anyway, today I'm very excited to be telling you such a special holiday tale. It's rare that I get to read material filled with so much hope, goodwill, positive messaging, and whatnot. Well, anyway, Stave 1, line 1. Marley was dead. Wow, that is an extremely dark start to the story. I don't think Disney Plus actually signed up for all of that. Let me just skip ahead to the less morbid parts. Hold on. Let's see here. Dead as a doornail, dead beyond belief, dead beyond a Thanos snap. Oh, here we go. Here's a very nice, uplifting, and joyous sentence. The meanest old curmudgeon in all of London town was a vile, ugly, hairy, smelly, prickly, miserly old brute by the name Loganezer Scrooge. Scroogey really did not like the holidays, let me tell you. Always went around saying, bah humbug, bub. Yeah, whatever that's supposed to mean, I don't know either. He did have a very handsome, charming, and funny, although a bit of an acquired taste, I will admit, employee by the name Wade Cratchit Poole. Wade Cratchit Poole. You see what I did. There's a guy nodding over there. He gets it. Anyway, poor old Wade just wanted to enjoy the holiday spirit and spend literally a single day off in his entire career. But old Scroogey McDuck was always like, get back to work, Bob, and count me money out, right, crikey? He was really not a nice person. Did I mention he was smelly and miserly and somewhat Australian?
Okay, what, you got another story here? Come on.
It's my Shayla! Look, everyone! It's the hideous Loganezer Scrooge! Whoa, okay. Hold the pity applause, all right? No more holiday cheer to give, okay? This is the villain of this story. You can boo him ruthlessly.
Boo! Whoa, all right, I get it. You're doing a Christmas carol.
Oh, hush those succulent pouting lips, Wolfie. We're not actually allowed to say the name of the story. We don't have the rights to that yet.
That makes no sense.
Yeah, none of this really does. The writing on this entire shtick is quite honestly probably run its course at this point. We were supposed to be like a limited time only, summer of magic type of seasonal contract, but now we just won't go away.
Woo!
Just like those weird themed popcorn buckets with the enormous gaping mouths.
What are you looking at me for?
I have 17 of those on my nightstand.
You're sick.
I also don't eat popcorn for the record. Anyway, the good news, Wolfie, is you are the shining, shimmering, splendid star atop of this story's Christmas tree. AKA you have way more lines in this one, my chum. Here, have a seat.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Aw, come on. Don't we all want Wolfie to join us for a special holiday treat? Look at this poor family of four wearing your head on their heads.
I see that. I'm doing this for you guys, alright? That's the new standard, by the way.
Oh, yeah, agreed. All right. He's already halfway into character, isn't he, you little drunk? Here, you can wear my Dickens hat.
Absolutely not.
Are you sure?
Yes.
That's a red enough would have fit over his pointy little elf ears anyway.
Hey, alright, come on. Let's just get to the story.
All right, that's the spirit, Scroogey. Let me just give you the Spark Notes version real quick. All right. So, Logan is your Scrooge. That's the character that you're playing in this story. He was visited in the night by one of his very dead partners. One of his ex-partners. He was an X-Men. Anyway, he tells him that he'll be visited in the night by 3 ghosts who will help fill him up with the Christmas spirit. Wow, you are just so strong. And once they do that, he will finally feel what it's
Okay,
like
stop.
to...
I'm aware of the story, alright? The first ghost tells Scrooge he needs to learn to accept the past. The next one tells him that he
Whoa, easy there, my little sugar plum chum. We got a few minutes to fill here, all right? Kind of have a minimum time requirement thing going for these shows. Let's draw this out a little bit longer, okay? Sure, the first ghost shows Scroogey his sad past. His sad origins, if you will.
It's not cool.
Oops. And then the ghost of Christmas present shows up, and it's just this giant, child-minded figure, way larger than a normal man should be, with a body made completely out of metal and a very obnoxious Russian accent. Sounded a little something like this. Logan is our Scrooge.
It's a terrible Colossus impression.
Thank you. Gaze upon the Deadpool family and see your shame. Just look at all that shame out there.
Yeah, I see the shame right here.
Oh, wow. Come on, man, you know I'm shameless. He then shows them a picture of a beautiful Cratchit Pool family living in a small but humble studio apartment off of Pico and Crenshaw where motorcycles rode by quite loudly. Blind Al was there, Dog Pool, and tiny little Peter Pool, who was obviously sickeningly ill and leaning on a small crutch. They could barely get by on the meager salary that Wade's boss had given him.
Bah humbug. Right? Is that what you want me to say?
No, that's the right line. You just said it 3.5 pages late. Come on, Peanut, you gotta make your cues. You're already halfway through your character development arc at this point.
I'm getting bored. Can we just keep this going? Come on.
Wait. You must gaze upon this poor, sad family and finally feel a true emotion. A single tear begins to trickle down your chiseled, mewing jawline, soaking into your luscious, homegrown mutton chops.
This is a holiday tale.
Yeah, it gets pretty dark, too. Just wait till we get to the cemetery scene.
Alright, let's just make this simpler. Alright? So Ebenezer,
Loganezer.
Scrooge, is visited by 3 ghosts. They tell him that he needs to keep the season in his heart all year round and to find the good in others. Tiny little Peter Pool does not die. Scrooge pays to get him healed up and they become pals. So Loganezer is true to his word and is a better man. I guess basically this story reminds us to be kinder to our neighbors and to use the season to think of those who are less fortunate than us and to overall be less of a jerk, I guess. No. You don't have to.
Wow.
That wasn't good.
That was so genuine. Talk about a Broadway caliber monologue, am I right, everybody? I feel like we all kind of held space with that one. Wolfie, I'm starting to think you're not the only one with a single tear trickling down your cheek. Oh, Logie man.
All right. Let's not get... Okay. Stop.
You see, children, the spirit of this season can live deep within our hearts all year round. Even for an old, and I really do mean old, miserly, furry, ugly shit. Even old Logie Bear can have a soft spot in his eye. Oh, this is my favorite part of the story, everybody.
What?
And then,
What are you doing?
tiny little Peter Pool
Okay, get up. Come on.
begins to waddle over
This is not...
on his newly refurbished legs.
It's not necessary.
He grips onto Scrooge's, wow, very muscular in the thigh muscles, and exclaims for all to hear, "Oh God of thunder, bless us, everyone." Let me tell you, there was not a dry eye in the house. In fact, the house was soaking wet with tears.
Get off my leg.
And they all lived, say it with me, everybody,
Happily ever after.
clap for us now. Do you want to know why they lived happily ever after, tiny child in the front row? Because this story in particular has been rehashed and merchandised dozens of times over the years. It's what we like to call in the business easy money. Here you go, kid, you just made the nice list. You're welcome for the core memory.
Great. Amazing. So that's it?
I don't know, buddy. I don't know if we're done quite yet, my little sugar plum chum. What do you think, everybody? We got time for one little carol?
No. I told you no singing.
Oh, come on, no music, man? Come on, do it with me. Razor, ya. Come on, man. This guy really hates music for someone that did 19 years of hard time in prison for singing about a loaf of bread once.
I think you got the wrong guy or something.
I don't think I do. I feel like if you wanted to be a showman, you could be the greatest. They clearly agree.
I'm so lost.
You've got such perfect pitch, too, and such deep vibrato. Just maybe a couple bars of juggernauts roasting on a human torch.
No.
All right, well, Scrooge's blood sugar's getting low, apparently. Maybe we should get you some hot cocoa, huh, buddy? Maybe a nice Mickey Mouse gingerbread cookie for your tum-tum. Would you like that, Ruby? Would you like that? Who am I kidding? This guy doesn't eat cookies. Look at him. It's like a mustard bottle with abs.
It's not easy work.
Spicy mustard, too.
Something.
All right, fair enough. Well, thank you all for coming to another special holiday treat. And an even bigger thank you, no offense to that one person that was already starting to yell and cheer, to Disney Plus! Check out all the quality programming only available now on Disney Plus. Happy holidays, everybody. Wolvie. Wolvie.
Just kidding. Happy holidays, everyone.
Aw, he does care.
I don't care.
He cares so much. On Dasher, on Donner, on Topanga Rise. Just think about it, camera. If it wasn't for Disney Plus, none of us would be here right now.
Why didn't you say Disney Plus?
Oh wow, he just said Disney Plus too. He checked, just got a little fatter, my chum. Oh, bye children, bye Disney adults. Bye chum.
Oh, whatever.
I didn't mention this earlier, but the ghost of Christmas Days of Future Past was actually Johnny Storm, believe it or not. Everything he said was filled with vulgarities I couldn't repeat in front of the audience because, children and whatnot.
Yeah.
But now that I'm off stage and my mic is clearly off, Johnny said, "What the